Good evening, students. Today I am going to tell you about electric intensity on equatorial line of an electric dipole. A line perpendicular to the axial line, and passing through midpoint of electric dipole is called its equatorial line. Consider a point P on the equatorial line of an electric dipole at a distance r from the midpoint of an electric dipole of length 2a. Electric dipole, this minus charge, here plus q charge, both charges are separated a small distance 2a. Now electric field intensity at P due to minus q charge at A is equal to E1 equal to KEQ by AP square. Okay, that is KEQ upon AP square. AP square is hypotenuse, and we know that hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. So it means R square plus A square, right? It is represented in magnitude and direction by vector PQ, right? Vector PQ will determine the magnitude and direction of this E1. Now electric field intensity E2, electric field intensity at P due to plus q charge, this plus q charge at B given by E2 is equal to KEQ upon BP square, right? BP square is equal to KEQ upon BP is also R square plus A square. See figure, BP, this is hypotenuse, so R square plus this A square, right? And its direction is given by PR, vector direction and magnitude is given by vector PR. Okay, let E be the resultant, this E be the resultant electric intensity at P. According to the principle of superposition of electric fields, this vector E is equal to vector E1 plus vector E2. Resultant of vector E of vector E1 and E2 is given by the diagonal PS of parallelogram PQSR. Since E1 equals to E2, and PA equals to PB, so vector E1 and E2 can be represented by the sides PA and PB of triangle. Now we can apply triangular law of vector addition. The resultant of vector E, resultant of electric field E is given by third side of this triangle BA, of triangle BPA, taken in opposite order. According to triangular law of vector addition, we can say E1, this E1 by PA is equal to E by BA. From here we can get E is equal to E1 BA divided by PA. E1 we have already got. E1 is equal to KEQ upon R square plus A square, and BA upon PA, for BA upon PA. BA is the distance from A to B, that is equal to 2A, right? 2A upon PA. See, PA is equal to PB, we can take this R square plus A square to the power 1 by 2. Why? This is PA. PA is hypotenuse. So hypotenuse is equal to, hypotenuse square equals to perpendicular square plus base square. So hypotenuse is equal to under root p square plus b square. So under root is power in power 1 by 2. So this is 1 power, this is 1 by 2 power. So it will become ke 2qa upon r square plus a square to the power 3 by 2. Since vector E and vector P are in opposite direction, as we have already shown in that figure, vector E and vector P are in opposite direction, right? So we can write vector E is equal to minus ke vector P upon r square plus a square की power 3 by 2, where P is equal to 2qa, that is called dipole moment. Direction of dipole moment is opposite to the direction of electric field. Now if r is, this r is very large as compared to a, so we can neglect this a square. That time our formula will become vector E is equal to minus ke vector P upon r cube. How? R square to the power 3 by 2, then r cube. If the dipole is situated in a medium of relativity permittivity ER, suppose medium is there in ER, then E equals to minus ke vector P upon ER, that is relative permittivity R cube. Okay, so if we'll take value of this ke minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught ER vector P upon R cube. For short dipole, if dipole is very short, for short dipole E equatorial divided by E axial. For axial line, if electric field is taken for axial line, E equatorial divided by E axial is equal to 1 by 2. So we can say that E equatorial is equal to 1 by 2 E axial. This formula is very important as far as your board exams or other exams are concerned. E equatorial is half of the E axial, or E axial is twice of the E equatorial. This was all about electric field intensity on the equatorial line of an electric dipole. Later we will discuss electric field intensity for an axial line of a dipole. Thank you very much.